Hey all. Today we are going to look at importing requirements from standards. So for example, I'm right here in this grocery robot project where we've already generated a bunch of hazards and control measures for the tasks that we specified. So think about this as the first bit of your safety concept. Now we want to make sure we explicitly add information from the standards. So we're first going to look at a section of the standard that we're going to use by looking at what gets referenced by, for example, AMR safety trigger. And if we recall, in this grocery robot project, the only context that we've provided is NCRA 1508. So in this case, we'll specifically consider that when we do this calculation. So let's dig in here. We have back on the hazard. We have this regulatory output that's already contained, which is section 5.1.16.2. And so we unfortunately can't control F when we're in this modal, so we've opened a new tab, that's right here, and we control F for this section, and we found this on page 39. So we're gonna go about importing page 39 to our project directly. Okay, so we point this as a PDF. We can provide details that make trade-offs in the project if we want. Otherwise, we'll just use the information we currently have in the project, and we'll specify 3939. Click to select file. This is, if I search for NCRA. So if you have other documents, other standards locally, we can run all of this locally in your region, in your server, and make sure that this is all done securely, safely, so on. Cool. Now that that has completed, we can actually go through and modify these requirements that are retrieved. So you see, for example, we have compliance with electrical standards. All electrical equipment must be in accordance. So say, we actually know that we don't need to worry about 68204 because NFPA should be sufficient within the US. So we can hit enter there, and we can check that one. We can say, okay, well, power variation safety protocol. We actually have some other way that's already mitigated here, so we don't need to import this one. And maybe we do want to import safety assurance, etc., etc. You can see that there's some specificity actually to our type of product. There are references to the IMR. This is a grocery robot that is relatively specific, and we can just import the ones that we want. And so it takes just a sec, and it'll reload once it's done, and there we are. So we scroll over to the second page, and right here at the bottom, here are our new requirements. They're textual, hardware and safety. The user was me because I imported these, and we can extract any additional information. And now that you have all this, you can actually write it out to the places you need. So for example, you can export it as a safety case, as we've seen before, especially by correlating these as control measures to particular hazards so that they get layered in the standard ISO 12100 format. You can export as a PDF, as a TÜV report, or as a CSV. And we've already implemented the mechanisms to export these directly to JAMA or RecSuite. We can get all of that up and running for you. Thanks. See you soon.